City living isn't for everyone. Sometimes a person needs to be close to the action of a major metropolitan area for work or entertainment purposes, but they don't want to live there. For those people, there are the suburbs, but not all are created equal. Some are better than others, and some are considerably better for raising a family. I took a look at the stats, including crime rates, median household income, high school graduation rates, and a few other things to find the 10 Chicago suburbs that I think are the best for 2021 for the average family. Number 10, Grandwood Park. Grandwood Park is just over an hour's drive north of Chicago. They have a population of 5,261 with a demographic makeup of 62.5% white, 5.6% black, 15.1% Asian, and 12.8% Hispanic. They have a crime rate that is 46% below the national average. The chance of being the victim of a crime is 1 in 91. The median household income in Grandwood Park is $117,898, and the poverty rate is 4.1%. The higher than average income might be explained by the fact that 96% of the residents over 18 have earned a high school diploma. One of the few downsides for this town is that the cost of living is 14% above the national average. The median home price is $228,500, so it's a little bit above the Illinois and national averages, but for a Chicago suburb, it isn't too bad. Number 9, Des Plaines. If you can get past the fact that the town name is intentionally mispronounced, and that it was the home of serial killer John Wayne Gacy, Des Plaines isn't so bad. Grisly murders aside, the current crime rate is 52% below the national average, and the chance of being a victim is 1 in 84. This town of 58,899 people is only a 32-minute drive from Chicago. They also have decent schools. The student-to-teacher ratio is better than average at 15-1, and the graduation rate is 86%. The cost of living is 12% above the national average, with the median home price at $256,700. Des Plaines has a poverty rate of 8.5%, and the median household income is $69,760. Number 8, Third Lake. Third Lake is a small village in Lake County north of Chicago. It's about an hour and 16 minutes from Chicago by car. It has a population of 1,133. This one is a little bit pricier with a cost of living that is 24% above the national average, but it still has a lot going for it. The average home price is $260,600, but the median household income of $122,708 supports the higher costs. Only 3.9% of the population live below the poverty line. 98.1% of the residents over 18 have graduated from high school. Third Lake also has a really low crime rate. It's 86% below the national average, so the chance of being a victim is only 1 in 292. Number 7, Palatine. Palatine is one of the larger suburbs, about a 54-minute drive from the city, with a population of 67,482. It's also fairly diverse, with a demographic makeup of 63.2% white, 2.8% black, 11.6% Asian, and 20.5% Hispanic. Palatine is a fairly safe community, with a crime rate that is 79% below the national average. The chance of being a victim of a crime is 1 in 195. The average home price is $284,400, and the cost of living is 16% above the national average. However, the median household income is also above average at $80,526. The poverty rate is 9.8%, which is higher than some of the other suburbs on this list, but it's still below the Illinois and national averages. Palatine also has a decent school system. The student-to-teacher ratio is better than the Illinois average at 17-1, and the graduation rate is 90.6%. Number 6, St. John. The big selling point for St. John is that it isn't in Illinois. This is a suburb of 18,796 located across the border in Indiana. It's about 51 minutes by car. The cost of living is 10% above the national average, and the median home price is $290,200, but they also don't have the high property and sales taxes that Illinois has, so I think it balances out. The school district packs more kids into the classroom, with a student-to-teacher ratio of 21-1, but their graduation rate is well above average at 95.6%. The median household income is $105,852, and the poverty rate is only 3.2%. The crime rate is 72% below the national average, and the chance of being the victim of a crime is 1 in 145. Number 5. Elk Grove Village. Elk Grove Village is only a 35-minute drive from Chicago. It has a population of 32,400. The cost of living is 15% above the national average, and the average home price is $271,900, but the median household income is also higher than average at $81,895. The poverty rate is only 3.6%. They have a crime rate that is 40% below the national average, and the chance of being a victim is 1 in 68. The schools in Elk Grove Village have a student-to-teacher ratio of 17:1, and 92.9% of the residents over the age of 18 have completed high school. Number 4. McHenry. McHenry is a town of 27,061. It's a little farther out, but it's still a good option for some. It's about an hour and a half north of the city. In exchange for the longer drive, you get a lower cost of living. It's 3% below the national average. The median home price is $181,300. The schools are okay. The student-to-teacher ratio is a little bit worse than average at 19:1, but 92% of the residents over 18 have earned a high school diploma. The median household income is better than average at $75,811, and the poverty rate is 6.5%. McHenry also has a low crime rate. It's 60% below the national average, and the chance of being a victim of a crime is 1 in 101. Number 3. Antioch. Antioch is one of the northern suburbs. It's about 60 miles north of Chicago and 50 miles south of Milwaukee. They have a population of 14,175. The crime rate in Antioch is 56% below the national average. The chance of being a victim of a crime is 1 in 92. The median household income in Antioch is above both the state and national averages at $96,069, so the poverty rate is 4.9%. The schools are decent, the graduation rate is 90.6%, and the student-to-teacher ratio is 17:1. The cost of living is 2% below the national average. The median home price is $221,100. Number 2. Monee. Monee is a small village of 5,061. It's a 44-minute drive from the city. Since this is a smaller community, Monee has been combined with other area villages to form a school district. The student-to-teacher ratio is 19:1, and the graduation rate is 94.5%. As expected in an area this small, the crime rate is low. It's 38% below the national average, and the chance of being a victim of a crime is 1 in 65. The cost of living is 5% below the national average. The median home price is below both the state and national averages at $163,400. The poverty rate is really low at 2.1%, and the median household income is $71,082. Number 1. Cortland. Cortland is a small town of 4,087 in DeKalb County, so it's about an hour and 11 minutes west of Chicago. It's my number 1 pick for a few different reasons. It has a lower cost of living than a lot of the suburbs, at 7% below the national average. The median home price is $155,500, so homes are cheaper than the state and national averages. The schools have a student-to-teacher ratio of 16:1, which is better than average, and 90.6% of the population over 18 has earned a diploma. The median household income of $76,607 is above average, and they have a low poverty rate of 2.82%. They also have a low crime rate. It's 59% below the national average. The chance of being the victim of a crime is only 1 in 98. The only drawback I could find of this town is that there isn't much entertainment, but some people like peace and quiet. Overall, this town gets top marks. If you live in one of these towns, leave a comment to say hi. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, consider subscribing to the channel to show your support. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I remain stuck in the cornfield.